William Combs Cambodia, Wotski.com present Shalom Cambodia Investments partnering options. Shalom Cambodia Investments is all about helping you participate with us in bringing the kingdom of God to the kingdom of Cambodia. Yes, I mean you with us. Partners. There's traditional partnering. You can invest by praying. If God doesn't move, it's no good. You can invest by donating. Cash donations are always welcome, and they're U.S. tax deductible when given through the proper channels. You can encourage us by investing in communicating through phone, Facebook, WhatsApp, email, postal services, even face-to-face, maybe other ways too. You can invest by referring, talking about Shalom Cambodia investments to anyone with a heart for Cambodia and Christ. And you can invest by visiting. That would be a cool way. You could come on a vacation. It's a beautiful country in Cambodia. Short-term missions, you could come for longer-term missions. If you don't have anything else to bring, simply bring your English. Invest by praying. Unless the Lord builds a house, they labor in vain who build. So the traditional ways of partnering, praying, donating, communicating, visiting, and referring, are wonderful ways to participate. But there's other ways that I'd like you to consider joining us. And I would call them more non-traditional. More accurately, it'd be non-traditional as compared to the way we Westerners usually think about fundraising to support Christian workers and works. Please let me repeat. It's non-traditional only as compared to the way we Westerners usually think about fundraising to support Christian workers and works. Let's consider these words, holistic and self-sustaining. It's been said, give a man a fish and he eats today. Teach a man to fish and he eats for a lifetime. But not if he doesn't have a fishing pole or a net. So let's consider investing versus donating. You donate and your dollars are gone. You invest and your dollars continue to serve both you and the Cambodians. How do you support your family? You work for money, then what? You invest your money. You buy homes, cars, furniture, clothes, tools, books, toys, etc., etc. Some things wear out and some things endure. But your investment keeps working for you. You holistically invest money to try to make your family situation self-sustaining, so your family can live every day without starting over, doing without, or begging. We're talking about connecting your American dollars with a blossoming Cambodian economy, promoting holistic, self-sustaining Cambodian ministry. Let's look at the word in its normal usage, invest. Eugene Meltzner would say to expend money with expectation of achieving a profit or material result by putting it into financial schemes, shares, or property, or by using it to develop a commercial venture. Whew. The simple definition, Connie Kendall's, to commit money in order to earn a financial return. With wise investments, we retain our principal and we gain on growth. So then, William, how? How do we do this? The ideas described are not legal offers. This is only FYI. You may participate only after personal interaction with SCI. No promises are made. You could lose it all. James 4:15 applies, if the Lord is willing. Thank you for your disclaimers, William. So how? By doing what savvy Chinese, Thais, Malays, and others are doing with billions of dollars. Join us in buying land in Cambodia. We're anticipating land prices will triple in 7 to 10 years. Cambodians will use the land while we hold it. They can't afford it on their own. The average ones can't. We sell, and we donate from our capital gains. Your principal then comes home for life expenses. Or you could reinvest, or you can let it ride. As the connector, SCI shares in your gains, and SCI uses its gains to fund Cambodian Christian good works. So, William, is your money where your mouth is? As a matter of fact, yes, it is. I am now a farmer. Well, I'm actually now half owner in a Cambodian farm. See, Cambodians will do the actual farming. So now let's take a look at my farm. About 20 hectares, which is about 51 acres or 39 American football fields. We purchased it for $20,000. That's about $400 an acre. Can't do that in America. About $20,000 more will be invested to prepare, plant, and tend crops. That's about another $400 an acre. Can't do that in America. Total investment of $40,000 or about $800 an acre. In 3 to 4 years, harvest should net $800 an acre per year. 100% return per year. In 5 years, our farm will have paid itself off and will provide ministry funding for years to come, Lord willing. So maybe that's too risky for you. Maybe it's just a little too non-traditional. Have you ever heard of the idea of microfinance? It's a system used in developing nations for providing small loans at a higher interest. It's not consumer debt like American plastic. It's what businesses would call working capital. Let SCI funnel your cash, U.S. dollars, to everyday Cambodians for their everyday uses. Not for their pleasures, but for their daily lives, such as motorbikes for going to work or school. A co-op operated by Cambodian Christians oversees your dollars, screening applicants, offering them better than market loan rates, benefiting the Cambodian borrower members. So it's time to ask me, William, what rate of return would I get on the working capital I make available to Cambodians? The short answer is up to 10% simple interest per year. No promises made. You could lose everything. All is Lord willing. It's pretty simple, though, and common sense. It costs fees to move money around. Investing more and leaving it there longer lowers the fees proportionately so that more can be returned to you while still benefiting the Cambodian people. As the connector, SCI also gets returns. And again, SCI uses its returns to fund Cambodian Christian good works. Maybe you don't need the maximum rate of return. Maybe getting the 3% you could get from a bank CD would be enough. Maybe you could be satisfied with 6% per year. Let SCI double down using the unredeemed returns as additional funding for the work of the ministry in Cambodia. Maybe you don't need anything back other than your original principal. You're happy to let us use your money the same way we could use your car or your chainsaw or your drill bits. SCI could use the full rate of return to support Christ's work in Cambodia. Through any of these means, the traditional means of praying, donating, communicating, visiting, and referring, buying land, or providing Cambodians with working capital, you will be accumulating heavenly wealth, storing up riches towards God in a place where moth can't eat and rust can't corrupt. And that's what counts.